What is up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher, and believe it or not, I've found a solution to our problems with having the cutscenes freeze, so we can get back to our invisible slash camouflage radioactive ghost dog hunting. Oh, what? Speaking of which, happen to notice there is a rabid dog right there. Oh! Okay, so, add rabid to that list of stuff there. Okay. Beast fangs. Another skull of those dudes. Okay, I didn't necessarily really want to get all involved here just yet, because I think there's still a lot of stuff for us to do in this city. So can we, like, close the gate so the, rabid dogs and ghost dudes don't raid the village? Apparently not. Okay, so there are a few people I think we want to talk to here. Namely, potentially you.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
The worst.
Yes?
Okay, so what's the deal with this
What's
here
with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic.
Ooh.
To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
Totally fine.
My grandfather
I'm
claimed
immune
the
to
same,
disease.
insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Yes.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
But not those with a light conscience, mind you. Those people are
Royal
fine.
officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
I guess bandits, that's the one other
Any
thing we're
bandits in the outskirts?
dealing with here.
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
You are a trader. You have some books that look like they might be helpful, but they cost 200 and 300 florins? Is that what the coins are called? So, yeah, there's no way we can afford that. So, adios. Okay. Other random travelers.
I dislike it here.
I do too. Yeah, I'm
The
guessing we
first I've seen of the walls of Temeria's
probably
capital.
don't have much of note to say to us.
Monsters
Mercs.
abound in the crypt. We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose. One never knows when the beast will appear.
Okay. Noted. I think that's the way we came in, based on how they're all the not-so-living people around here. Oh, a few more coins. Sure. Okay. Is there anything else this way? I thought we might have found something. Some other barrel or something. Oh. Now that, I'm pretty sure, is outside the wall. Okay. Let's head inside here.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Okay. Okay, we can get stuff from the notice board. Look for other notice boards to unlock additional quests. Okay, so I'm wondering... See, we have an arrest warrant for the professor. That sounds like the main quest, because I think the professor is one of those people that we were... Yeah. dealing with before who was raiding the place we were just trying to protect, and I see it goes into the quest items area, so that probably is true. Whereas random contracts, guessing these are more like side quests, so we may be able to pick up a bunch of those at various points in time, possibly just for coins or other goods. And inns and taverns. Meditate at inns, talk to the innkeeper and left-click meditation. You can also leave items in a tavern storage, nice. Speak with the innkeeper, left-click on the storage icon, recover your stored items at any time from any inn or tavern. Okay, good. So it's not like we need to come back here every time we want to find some stuff. Can we store it away? Oh.
I'll smash your face.
Oh! Okay. Hello? Hello, Fat Fred.
Whoa!
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Fat Fred will rearrange your face, just show me your gold.
How much?
25 orens.
I think we do have 25.
Tell me about
Tell me
this
more about
tournament.
this.
Rules are simple. Punch each other in the face, last man standing wins.
Simple and specific.
25 orens.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Alright. Yellow base indicates characters you can fist fight. Left click to attack them, right click to hold, and block your opponent's punches. Okay. Nah, all offense, man. Only punch. No blocking necessary.
No challengers.
Time to die.
Ooh. Not so fast.
Who wants to get
Guessing the little bar at the bottom there,
I'm
little
itching
circle,
to hit someone.
that's how much life he has left. What the heck was that? What? Oh, is he dodging? I don't know. The dances continue, seemingly. But, I think that's the end of that, right? Ooh, yup. He's okay, right? I mean, he's out cold, but... Instead...
You win.
My reward?
Choose 2 flasks of supreme moonshine and a snack to go with them. A ring or cash.
Okay, I mean, he told us we were gonna get cash, but... I don't know, maybe the ring is more valuable? Or vodka and chaser, I mean, supposedly, the stronger the alcoholic beverage, the more useful it is for crafting, and I assume vodka's pretty strong. So maybe we go that route.
Vodka and chaser.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Okay. I should look for a stronger opponent.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Tough fist fighter. Oh, and we gained a level.
No challengers.
We beat fist fighter.
Wanna fight? Got any money?
Sure. Why not? We up the ante here.
No pain, no gain.
All right. So I'm assuming this guy's probably not as good as Fat Fred,
Challengers.
but we'll see.
Who wants to get slapped?
Yep. I'm pretty sure we just didn't get hit at all there and just absolutely pulverized the wimpy fist fighter. That's just bad manners. What? Fighting ghosts or something?
Lost again. Should've known. Here's your gold.
Okay. Slowly getting rich? Question mark?
I'm itching to Who wants to get slapped?
What? Okay, apparently you don't actually want to fight, though.
No challengers.
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Okay. How much are you willing for? You're not a wimpy fighter.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
We'll see about that. Also, watch your mouth, buddy. I'll show you a thing or two.
Chicky.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Yeah, I mean... Nice job, buddy. Nice try. Maybe next time. Ooh, yikes. Bring it on! I am the champion of the arena.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Alright. So, you're also a fist fighter?
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Sounds very familiar. Go up to 20? Ooh,
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
I mean, I'm guessing some of these people are technically supposed to be more difficult than others. This guy looks like a little bit more of an athlete.
Oh, smash your
So,
face.
we'll see if this guy can smash our face. But maybe not. Oh. Ow. Get over here. Get over here. Really? You're like hiding in a corner here. Can I back up so that you are not hiding in a corner anymore? Because this feels like you have found a location in which only you can hit me.
You fight like a lass.
There we go.
Who wants to get slapped?
Ow. Alright, this guy can actually hit us, which is new. But now we got the rhythm going. There we go. I think. Maybe? Yeah. I think he's done. Again. Ugh.
Who wants
Oh,
to get
did we just-
slapped?
Yeah. I think we just might have flipped him off.
You
but-
win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Little bit rude. A little bit unnecessary, but I mean, we did win. Also, we'll raid all of your goods. Ooh. Don't have room for... Ooh, Dwarven Spirit is a strong alcohol. Sounds like we definitely want that. What can we drop? There's strong alcohol. Other strong alcohol. Okay, maybe we're starting to accumulate some of those. I think the bottled water, I'm assuming, is going to be pretty plentiful and is definitely not as valuable as good crafting stuff. Alright, and I thought there was one other person who said tough fist fighter.
Who wants to get slapped?
Okay, but apparently all he wants to do is get slapped. And not actually fight. So there's that.
You saved me, right?
I helped.
Oh, were you the person who was
What will happen to me now?
stuck in the darkness?
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
Oh, smash your face.
It was dark, there was no light, couldn't see anything. Mom, dad. Might have been my third cousin, once removed. Really couldn't tell the difference.
Did you want to ask me something?
Okay, so we did talk to Shawnee earlier, and it looks like, based on how some of these things are grayed out, that this is probably the same stuff that we had the option to talk to her about earlier, but sure, what brings you to the village?
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Okay, so you practice medicine or some form of healing? Okay. Good to know, because apparently we're supposed to know about you.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
I think that is it.
We'll speak later.
So maybe we'll speak later, or maybe I will proceed to forget about you again. Hello, drunkard.
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's
Yeah.
celebrate.
Maybe not.
Farewell.
Maybe not.
I used to clean the sewers in Vizima. Those were the days.
Looking back in fondness at the days of cleaning the sewers,
Up the
yikes.
creek. I may join my brother-in-law making bricks in the swamp.
Okay, I'm guessing from the looks of things that the people with blue names over them are not terribly notable, but these people with green names seem like they're more unique characters that we ought to make a habit of talking to.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Okay, let's see. Oh, you are also someone who sells stuff? Oh, you must be basically the bartender. Do you have some food, some various alcohols, some of which are medium strength. If you have any high strength ones, yeah, strong alcohol, maybe that'd be worth taking a look at. We do have some coins now that we have bought all of the locals, but I think that's most of what our current inventory consists of, so we'll pass here. Assuming that'll be good, right? And you also have a name. Don't know who you are.
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Oh, sorry, you reminded me of my alchemical
I'm
formula.
Goldstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you can afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine.
Not that kind of
perceived
guy.
you as someone
Sorry.
who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay. He does look different from other people, given how it seems as though most of these people around here are peasants and you seem to have some more luxurious clothing.
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt.
They have a very
Did the
prestigious
convention
university.
mention specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores.
Ooh.
I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
I'm simply too important not to admit. Also, you know he's serious because he said research, not research. So that means he's smart. You ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect
Do you
them.
ask everyone for permission to examine
Yikes.
and dissect them?
It is a little
Of
creepy.
course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains
you?
it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Yeah, I still don't really think that you ask that to strangers.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
Okay, so presumably we have already picked that up because we did check that out.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their...
Alright, you
daily
really need to stop with that.
I'm not exactly a local.
hand
But
gesture.
think about it. If the
Little
locals
hip
were all
thrust.
interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
Ooh.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine, what do you wish to know?
Okay, so apparently people are not so fond of alchemy. Although this guy does seem like a bit of an expert, so we might be able to learn some useful things from him, I'd assume, right? Bases, where do I get ingredients? I mean, if he could give us formulae, that'd probably be most helpful.
How do you obtain
But
alchemical bases?
we'll go across all these.
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator,
the
coupled
heck is
with
that?
an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
Oh, I mean,
If
of
I
course.
don't have a coupled attenator handy.
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Okay, we do have some of those.
Where do I get ingredients?
The other stuff?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like he's suggesting that we'd be paying an arm and a leg if we were to buy things directly from merchants of some variety, and that it would be most efficient, at least from a cost perspective, to make sure that we can have that knowledge from the books to get the materials directly from the enemies that we face. So if we can afford those things, then it seems like in the long term that will pay off, but whether or not we'd be able to afford them is maybe another question.
I'm interested in
Do you
formulae.
have formulae, though?
Ready-made
Because
formulae
that would
are
be very
rare
helpful.
and difficult to acquire. So I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
Okay. So it sounds like we can actually modify our existing recipes a little bit and see if something useful comes of that.
I think I've heard enough.
But that's enough.
But we've only just begun.
Farewell.
Get out of here. No.
Might rubedo be
Yes, I know.
better?
Okay. So there's the innkeeper. But before we talk to him, we will raid his stash of flint and baskets that are on the ground but appear as though they're sitting on a shelf. What is this? A weak alcohol? Yeah, okay. Maybe that's not the end of the world if we miss that. And let's just, yeah, I mean, we'll talk to him from behind the counter because that's totally what the normal customer would do.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's
You're
not
demanding.
welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well. I'll see what I have.
Death stare.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry.
Now we're outright threatening.
That, would you?
No.
All right, I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Okay. So... Ooh, we could store things. Don't necessarily know what we ought to store, but I think we have duplicates of some things, like bread, we have some, the water we had earlier. This vitality regeneration, we do have a few of those. Some weak alcohols, maybe. Might not be something that we're relying heavily on, but at least have some stored up in case of emergency. Might be worthwhile. We have tons of this, actually. Ooh. Oh, okay, well, save some room by doing that, apparently. Any other things of that sort? Yes. Okay, maybe we need to be a little more mindful of trying to stack things that are same. Although, apparently that doesn't work for everything. Like, for example... Do that? No. Bread can only stack in stacks of 2, of course, I'm sorry. Why would I even suggest such a thing? I mean, outside of that, I really don't know. Like, the books? Suppose, I think we've read most of these. So I think we don't really need them anymore, at least directly on us, but might be worth double checking that. In case there is a use for them going forward.
What can I do for you?
I think there's other stuff here. Like, for example, what can we get out of telling them that we're a witcher?
I'm a witcher.
Ah, by the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay, I'll speak with him.
I don't know who that is.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Yeah, it seems like everyone is quite upset.
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Oh, do we really need to bribe him? Fine. It seems like he probably has useful information that he's just deliberately withholding it from us, so might be meaningful. I'll give him the
Plague was
money.
devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers.
No
You
underwear?
don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith.
And
We
provided
began
us
by
with
cleansing
backup
our homes
underwear.
of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins. You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
Okay, so the Reverend has given them belief that through prayer they can survive the plague. Do you have more things?
can I do
I thought
for
we
you?
had other things we could talk to you about. Are we? Apparently we are. I'm assuming this is meaningful for our
Looking for
primary
someone
quest,
to stay
so
at this inn.
we ought to tell him.
Look
this.
around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right, I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I think we would probably like a room ourselves, given how we theoretically gained a couple of levels and could
Got a
use
room?
allocating
Yes.
those skill
For
points.
you, 5 orens.
Fine. Whoa! Okay. So, we have a bunch of talent points, I guess? Requires consumption of a mutagen. Assuming we do not have that. And that we will, at some point, figure out how to acquire said mutagens, otherwise... Just gonna not worry about that too much for now. Otherwise... A new stance, a new position, seems like. Parry. Regenerate +1 per second. And I'm not sure we have any other choices at the moment, so... Sure. And then unlocks power up during fist fights. I mean, I don't know what that is, but sounds like that could be useful if we are to do further fist fights. And oh, can we? Oh, we can level these things up once? Maybe? I don't know about that. No, okay. Take that back. Take it back. I lied. It seems like we still have additional talent points, but we don't have anything to use them on. So, yeah, if there is another way to use these bronze talents points, at least without the mutagen stuff, then definitely let me know in the comments, because I don't know. Seems like we can only allocate the amount of stuff that we have here, but it might be that we're able to, through some other means, still either allocate these things more than once and double up on the bonuses, or know if we can, like, convert bronze to silver or something? Character levels 1 plus you get bronze, 15 plus you get silver, 30 plus you get gold. Okay, that gives us a little more insights. Oh, can we boost our attributes instead? Is that a thing? Oh, they're completely separate. Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea. Okay, so, apparently, we've been upgrading a bunch of strength stuff, but there's also dexterity, stamina, intelligence, all the science, which we currently only have one of. Sword stuff, silver, what? Okay, I also don't know what the difference between a steel and a silver sword is, but I'm assuming we'll learn that at some point. Efficiency and styles employing steel sword against common opponents versus against supernatural foes. So I would guess that means the steel sword might be more useful against your standard enemies, on the assumption that we'll fight humans for relatively straightforward fights, whereas the supernatural, I would assume, tend to be the more boss-like encounters, although we are fighting random ghost dogs, so maybe that's not necessarily true. Okay, what if we look at these more generic things for the time being? Endurance, poison resistance, pain resistance, stun resistance, duration of alcohol intoxication. Soon selected ingredients when raw instead of brewing potions out of them. Whoa! That seems potentially very convenient. Not sure if that is still beneficial when compared to actually crafting things into powerful alchemical things that we may not yet have access to. So long term, I don't know if that makes sense. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's just a bunch of resistance stuff. I have no idea what that means. Poison resistance, intelligence, sign intensity. Okay, so like the signs seem to go through intelligence, if that's something we want to make a key component of our build. Whereas dexterity, attack, dodge, blinding. That's not useful. I mean, we have a lot of points here. But I think oh, and there's a subsequent one that... What? This requires bronze talent. Oh, story ability here, but why did it turn blue? I thought that was going to mean that we needed a silver one to upgrade it again? Maybe not, though. I don't know, I'm just going to go down this route. Full array of moves during fistfights. Oh, yes. I don't know how often we're going to get ourselves into fistfights, if this is just kind of a one-off thing, or if there's going to be a lot of that going forward. But I think we'll just continue to spread things out a little bit here, and maybe these are terrible options, maybe these are amazing options, I really don't know. We'll see, and I mean, this is supposed to be an actual nap, right? So we'll actually, or an actual sleep, I should say, because we're staying at the inn, so I don't know how important it is, how long you actually rest for. Is there any difference at all between resting for 1 hour versus resting for 8 hours? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. If there is something super significant, I guess let me know. Oh, okay. Now it appears as though we are in the middle of the day because there are a lot more people here. There are still the fist fighters, and we're more powerful than we were before for fist fighting, so that might be worth giving a quick look. See you guys, though.
Greetings, stranger. Funny, you remind me of someone.
Who would that be?
The famous Witcher, Geralt, the White Wolf.
You don't say.
It's uncanny. White hair, sword across your back, straight out of the ballads.
What a coincidence.
That's good.
Many must mistake you for Geralt.
Yeah.
Some do. Those songs must be popular.
Master Dandelion, the bard of bards, has sung those ballads for years.
Master Dandelion?
What's in your repertoire?
Shall I sing for you, my lord?
I don't know what the significance of paying you has. I mean, you're offering for free, sure.
I wouldn't mind hearing something.
Art soothes the soul, doesn't it? But I also need to eat.
Yeah.
How about a contribution? 5 orins?
I mean, I don't know that there's any reason why we would actually want to talk to him and get him to sing to us. Is there any benefit? What's it for us?
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
That horrid witch has an eye on me. Damn squirrels. Assaulting convoys like during the war.
Most of these guys are probably pretty insignificant. If you're a gambler, maybe there's something here.
You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat you. An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Probably because you loaded the dice.
Who is this hunter you played?
Us?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orens.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off.
Okay, hopefully it wasn't us.
Must be keeping him away.
Alright, I
Farewell.
don't really feel so inclined to gamble away.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Huh? Okay. Oh! Lots of books. I'm not sure what the value of these are. I mean, these are the types of enemies that we've been fighting recently, so I would think that there's potentially the ability to get more crafting materials out of them if we were to buy this, but these other ones... Histories, monsters... Alright, we have this. Is there any use? What value do these have? Basic alchemy, I mean, that sounds helpful. Book describes the basic rules, creating alchemical mixtures. I would assume this might be able to either give us the ability to get more ingredients or recipes. Otherwise, that definitely sounds like it would give us materials. These ones with the darker binding seem like they're the actually useful ones. Oh, what is this? Also contains formulae for the bomb known as King and Queen. The Pinnacle Core. That's expensive. Yeah, I mean, not so surprisingly, the things that look like they might actually do something are a little bit expensive. But I think we hold off for now. But yeah, let me know. Are all those books potentially useful, or is it just those darker binding books might have something good for us? So we have room for that now. The music got intense right as we were taking that, so I was like, oh, did they realize we were stealing from them? Alright, let's maybe... Can we... Oh. I was wondering if we could fight the tough fist fighter, because we've now gotten stronger. Theoretically.
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Okay, this looks like it is pretty much the same thing as before. But, I mean, can you just farm these guys indefinitely? And get non-stop coins?
I'll kick your ass and make money.
I mean, there are probably going to be faster ways to do that in the future, but at least for now, this looks like the most efficient way.
Hit me, chickie.
Oh, I thought we were fist fighting. And yet, we kicked there? Well, that does seem like a new move, and it does seem like those numbers we're getting are higher than the ones we've had in the past. Oh, and that is a combo we absolutely did not have before. Hey, jumping on there. Ooh. Yeah. That one had to hurt. Yeah, because, I mean, making 20 coins at this rate is far more than we're getting from anything else.
Wanderer, take your coin and leave me be.
So, I mean, it seems like it's possible to just stick around here and get more coins for all of eternity from fighting every single patron in this bar. But I'm assuming there will probably be better ways for us to use our time. So, let's see. We've already talked to you. I think that is probably everyone. So let's see if we can find this other guy that people have been referring to, who seems to be leading a bit of the people in terms of trying to fight the plague, the religious Hello, blacksmith.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Skyatel. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
I'm not sure I really want to
Think
be
of the
pressing for the
savings.
details on
When you're
that.
producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Okay, so get our sword reforged. I'm assuming that would add damage to it, although I'm not sure that's worth the investment with whatever trash sword we have at the moment, so we'll probably skip that. This is the group he was referencing, or something else he was referencing at the beginning. Why did locals shoot non-humans? I mean,
let's talk about.
We're cutting to the chase here.
Well, I'm no
This is why I was talking to
specialist,
you.
though I can forge swords. Bring me
You're not a
3
specialist, you're a
different ores and
blacksmith.
I'll forge you
What
an
are you then?
excellent steel sword.
I don't think we have
I'll
any
look
ore.
around for some more.
Another thing, for 35 orens, you can have this excellent sword grease. It's not exactly legal, but I really need the gold.
Okay, for now, I think I am not interested.
Yes.
But potentially, in the future. So I'm gonna skip on some of this other stuff for now, because I think we want to get going a little bit more and try to find... Let's see, there's the herbalist. Do we have the other person those people were referring to? I don't see him right now. I think we may head out. I'll double check our quest log. Whatever that is. This? Quest? This fight? No. Monsters and men. I think this is the main quest. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went into a magical trance and uttered a prophecy. Okay, so yeah, we didn't see this per se, but we heard it. Seems the outskirts have mysteries of their own to fathom them. Apparently, I should see the Reverend. That's who we're looking for. Let's see the Reverend if I want to resolve the mysteries in the outskirts. So, track this quest. Okay, yeah. So he's out on the road somewhere. Ooh. Rift over there? Okay. Guessing there's probably some other bad stuff happening over there that we might be able to investigate. And that might have to do with some of those other mini missions that we picked up. I'm assuming, though, once we get out here, that we may run into more of the baddies. I believe this was... Oh, the direction of the crypt, or was this the direction of the other place? I think it was the direction of the place we're actually supposed to go. Check out the crypt first, I think. Just in case there is other useful stuff. Let me verify that we are in fact heading in that direction. Map. We are, yes, headed toward the crypt at the moment. Campfire, in. Okay. Making sure we aren't missing anything notable. Knowing me, I probably took a 180 and am now going in the wrong direction. So I think that red dot is the place we are technically supposed to go. Which is odd. Oh.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Cursed witch.
Hello, Abigail. While I see if you have any goods in our abandoned hut. Oh! Pleasant. Ooh. Ooh. Shh. Saw nothing. Okay, so I have no idea if in this game people can catch you stealing or anything like that, because I'm assuming that's basically what we just did, right? Is that a thing? Like, if we are to talk to her right now, she's gonna say, well, you just stole my stuff, so I'm mad at you. We may be about to find out, though. Like, if I go right here, directly in front of her, and steal her flint. Great.
I wonder what this man-shaped doll is for.
What? Here? Ew. That? Looks very voodoo dolly. You appear very creepy. That shawl can be sold or given to a woman? Sure, don't mind if I do. There are actually some useful crafting materials, I think. Ooh. And that may be useful too. So, a new book. That one. Just picked it up. And this. Magic is an incarnation of chaos, a key which opens forbidden doors to nightmares, the powers of pure evil capable of annihilating the entire world. Fantastic! Let's read more. Do you not fear magic? Do you still want to tame it or wield it? Know then, magic is a talent given only to the chosen few. Have you found this talent within you? You want to tap into this source. Know then that years of intensive study await you. You must gain extensive knowledge and constantly sharpen your mind. Creative magic is not witcher signs and parlor tricks. Magic is an art. Once you learn to control the art, you will gain power over fire, water, earth, and air. Power over people's minds. Power over yourself. This book adds a glossary entry to the journal. Okay, so like that, I don't know if that does anything. Like, how significant is that? Is that just like additional lore information there, or is that actually something that is useful to us from a gameplay standpoint?
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many
Sure
come to
it
me with
was.
pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
Okay. Apparently that's it. Apparently we don't have anything else meaningful to talk to you about. You have lock stuff? I'm assuming, yeah, that we either need, like, some lock picks or some lock picking ability in order to open said things. Here's the barrel that we saw earlier. I'll just check this out real quick. You seem to have some half-decent stuff here. Ham sandwich? Sure thing. Oh. I think this is still the direction that we wanted to go, but admittedly, there's enough stuff here. I'm going to be checking my map pretty often, I think. What? Going back the way we came? Turn around. That's why. Yes, I do recognize it from this angle. I think maybe. Go here, though? I don't think we went into this side. If it will let us, okay. Lots of water. We did drop some of that earlier. Oh! That sounds significant. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I heard some people mention...
graves. Plague must have visited.
I think we check this out first. Real huntsman. He also sounds interesting. What is this? Use object panel. What? What does this do? I don't know. I don't understand. May not be ready for that just yet. Check out the abandoned house and then we'll be on our way. And more dead people. I suppose that is to be expected in a place where plague is out and about. Hello.
I'll piss in the dwarf blacksmith's bellows for a prank.
Oh. Okay. You have something pleasant to say as well?
Have we met?
You look
Perhaps.
like the salesman we
I
saw
lost
in
my memory.
town.
I've never heard that before, though it's possible. The little medic will care for you.
Shawnee can't help.
Shame. Ah, now I remember. Geralt of Rivia. I hired you in Novigrad to rid my storage of Garcanes.
Ah, yes, of course.
So.
I hadn't sufficient coin, but you helped me nonetheless.
Guess I was generous then.
My business has grown, so I'll pay this old debt.
I could use the gold.
Here's 100
Whoa!
orens.
Thank you for just so happening to pass out 100 coins. Okay, now seemingly we might be able to afford some good stuff. Alright, let's check out this Royal Huntsman. That seems like he might be notable.
Greetings, Witcher. I'm the local hunter.
Greetings.
Wonder how I know you? No? So be it. What do you want?
Well, it seems like we have some similar work here. And so you might have some things for us to do.
I'm looking for witcher's work.
Since you're here, a monster supposedly haunts the lakeshore, devouring peasants late getting home. A ghoul may have made its lair in the crypt.
Okay, that's what I was suspecting.
You witchers do nothing disinterestedly. Kill a monster, bring me proof, and I'll reward you generously.
Yeah, do we need to know anything else about the monster?
More about the lakeshore monster?
Just that it hunts by the lake at night and kills people.
At night. So it does seem like there are differences, at least in town, in terms of day versus night. There are a lot more people out in the day. I do wonder if that means that we can only find this monster at night.
What does the creature from the crypt look like?
Perhaps a standard ghoul, but who knows? See for yourself.
If it doesn't kill us.
How much do you collect for a drowner?
It's my professional secret.
Come on, we're in the same profession.
It seems so.
It's where competition.
So, how much for a drowner?
Depends, but on average, 80 orens.
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Calm down.
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors for.
A fair day's wage for a fair day's work.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Take care.
Alright, so there is confirmation that there is certainly stuff for us to do at the crypt. Which, continue to check, is... oh! Not in this direction. Again. This is gonna happen a lot, I sense. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna start going down the path, and we're just gonna stick to it. Not get distracted by all the shiny things along the side of the road. I think it is past the witch hut that we went to. Thinking it's gonna be down here. It did seem like it curved a little bit off to the side based on what it said on the map. Are you also gonna give us 100 orens? Maybe? Or maybe you're gonna moonwalk away from us?
Transport outside Vizima.
Crossroads. Okay, yeah, that name checks out. Okay, it does seem like there are lots of Eternal Fire Shrines then, maybe, because we did bump into one fairly recently. Still don't fully understand what this does. But, sure, it exists. Okay, but now I think it's down this way. Hold on. Point ourselves in this direction. And yes, it is. Okay, so there might be other things we just haven't explored yet down here. But let's take a quick trip to the crypt, and we might, as we were saying before, actually need this to be happening at night in order to fight the monster we're trying to find. But we shall find out. I saw something. Oh, fireplace? Lots of fireplaces, too. I mean, those are places where we can supposedly... Oh. My guess is if we have a book of some variety telling us crafting ingredients, that we'd be able to get something out of that, because that looks significant. Here's the crypt entrance, and something here. Okay. Medallion. Set the medallion to detect nearby monsters or magic. If set to detect magic, the medallion will vibrate near places of power. Set the medallion, meditate, and open the inventory. Then select magic or monster detect. Oh, so we can do that here. Okay. I mean, I don't know which one is typically better. Medallion. Vibrates, signaling lurking monsters or sources of nearby magic. Current mode, detecting monsters. Damn, I'm clicking on it, but it is not appearing to want to let me change. I mean, that seems fine to me. I have no objection to... Or do we have to actually meditate for given amounts of time in order to swap it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with keeping it as monsters, because that seems pretty practical. I would think that hopefully more often than not we can detect in advance when we're in a magical area, but... Alright, here you go. Oh. Okay. Appears as though we need to get a key from someone to actually go into the crypt. Okay. I'm sorry. False alarm. Oh, but that is a place of power. Okay. What would you like to do? Also my mouse has disappeared. Form a ritual of magic? Sure. I have no idea what that did. Yeah, a lot of questions this episode. A lot of things that I definitely do not fully understand at this point in time. I don't think this is where we came from, but is there a reason why there's a path over here? For a second I pressed space, hoping that would allow us to jump over that fence. No. Space, again, ease the pause button. Okay, and I think this might be a good place for us to wrap up here, because it seems as though we do in fact need to head back to town to get a key from someone, or maybe we're just jumping the gun a little bit here, and in fact we need to sort out the other things, the main quest, before we actually make our way into the crypt there. So, might be jump the gun, we'll have to see, but I think that's going to wrap things up for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Continue. Track down the ghost camouflage radioactive dog things.